What's up, everybody? Charlie B back in the building, feeling good today, man. Sorry about yesterday, but me and my mama had a moment. Now, I know why y'all here. Y'all want to come here for what I do. And I understand that. So if you need to, you can fast forward a little bit. Because right now, I'm talking about my mama, and there's a lot of people on here that rock with me who love Miss T, and I love her too, so I don't care if y'all want to talk about it or not. Now, all right, Miss T doing real good. They found out that she, well, not found out, but I knew she had a new doctor, and he prescribed her some new medicine. And they basically trying to say it's probably the medicines that's messing her up, so they took her off of that, and for the last about week, and she's been great, y'all. Now, I'm really going here, and I didn't come on yesterday because me and my mama had a moment, right? And this is the messed up part. I've come on here, and I know my mom wasn't doing good, and I was salty about my mom not remembering my birthday and things like that, right? Okay. Well, this new doctor she's had like probably for like maybe a month before she started acting funny, right? Okay. So she gets home. I'm sitting there, wife sitting there, kids running around. She comes into, cause like in my mom's house, we sit at the kitchen table. You know what I'm saying? She got a nice size kitchen. We sit at the kitchen table and we talk and stuff like that. So she just get up and walk off. She comes back in, throws me a box, throws me a bag. And I'm like, what's this? She was like, happy birthday, Ninja, but she ain't say Ninja. Right? I said, Mom, I thought you forgot my birthday. She said, Rod, I wasn't feeling good, and I figured I needed to go ahead and do what I needed to do before I couldn't remember. Right? All right, y'all. Now, this shirt I got on today, like she said, I know how you and Romy rock. That's my son. We wear cartoon characters. So, I love my mama, man. Now, okay, I'm gonna say this. Now, she got me this. She got me this, y'all. The Peanut Game shirt. And I don't know what this says, and I don't want to be incorrect, so can anybody on here please tell me what this says if y'all know? She said she found them online and she just thought it was different. I'll show you the last peanut shirt last, but she got me the Venom joint. You know what I'm saying? My son loves Venom. You know, Daddy do this little thing. I'm Venom. You know what I'm saying? So, and then she got me this Pit Crew joint. And there's some more, I don't know, y'all. Does anybody know what that says? All right. So, that's what was in the bag. You know what I mean? And, you know, I was grateful for that. You know what I'm saying? And then I opened up the box. She said, I know you've been wanting these ever since you was a kid. Right? And I love that lady. I love that lady. She got me the Shell Toe Superstar. You see it? Superstar with the gold label, Adidas. And she told me I was her superstar. So, now you know me, I'm sorry for wasting your time because I know I did today, but let's get into it. 2 for 1 today because I'm not going to clickbait y'all. We're going to do the podcast and we're going to do IAG FARMS reaction. Let's go, man.
Pizza Feet Motivation, here we go. There's something standing in front of you that's trying to block you from your destiny. There's something that's standing in front of you that's trying to block you from your purpose. There's something that's standing in front of you that's trying to stop you from unlocking your potential and maximizing who the Lord wants you to be.
Tim, I'm not standing in front. I don't know who you're talking about, but I'm not standing in front of you. The only person blocking your potential is you, because you want to come on here and turn your podcast into how can I subliminally talk about everybody. Let's get it. Let's go, man. Can we proceed?
So what I want you to do is, this is what I want you to do with that thing that's standing in front of you, trying to block you from the things that the Lord has for you. I want you to look that thing dead in his eyes. I want you to stand up straight. I want you to ball up your fist. I want you to gird up your loins. And I want you to look that thing in the eyes and say, move now.
Tim, everybody already come here and say how your eyes look a little demonish. Don't be trying to put your face all in the camera talking about move now. That don't sound good.
For real. Say it with me. 1, 2, 3. Move. Just tell it to move. Tell it to get out the way, because I'm coming through and I'm not accepting no for an answer.
Tim, you chose to put your family, you, your mama, everybody on TV. You have no choice. Where we gonna move to? Cause we ain't moving in out there. Where we gonna stay, in the barn shed? Move.
My purpose is gonna be unlocked. My potential is gonna be maximized. Everything that the Lord wants me to do is gonna be done today, now, on earth as it is in heaven. So you need to get on out my way. Say,
no jokey joke here. You know, Tim, you smiling and you making it sound good allegedly. But everybody can go on YouTube and see, ever since you've had this type of issue, your views is falling, brother. And to keep your 65, 70,000 views a day, now you coming on twice a day. So, is that you telling everybody, I gotta keep this bread up to where it is? Cause just like y'all, I'm paycheck to paycheck and I done got used to these views. And now since I'm getting like 45,000 views a day on this channel, that ain't enough. What I need to do? Okay, if I get 25 over here, that'll equal out. And Meg, we got the same money, okay? Okay, Tim. Now you doing morning podcast and you doing your show. Okay, Charlie, be here, baby. Let's get it. Let's go.
Stay with me. Move. Tell that thing to move. Tell that thing to get on up out the way, because it's not going to allow, or you're not going to allow it to stop you.
Okay, Tim, I love it when you do this. Okay, Tim, move. Because I'm not going to allow you to stop me. I love when you put your foot in your mouth. Okay, that's all I had to do. It was that simple, brother. I wouldn't have got blocked if I'd have just told you to move. Okay, no. So, is that a lie? I don't know. But I'm just being petty. But my whole thing is this, Tim. Move out my way and let me do what I'm doing.
Now, let me say this right here. Because sometimes, a lot of times, we need to look in the mirror and say, move.
I kind of agree with you and I kind of don't, Tim. What you think, trying to be wake up like this? No. All this is premeditated, baby. So I look at myself in the mirror every day. I don't see nothing wrong. I think you like Miss Lily, and you need to look in the mirror, because I think right now you talking to yourself. Let's proceed.
Because the only thing that's stopping us, the only thing that's holding us back, the only thing that's stopping us from maximizing our potential, from maximizing our purpose, is us.
Here's an old saying. When you point the finger at somebody, you got fingers pointing back at you, right? Now, let me just say this. Did he realize when he said, all what he just said, he had all the fingers pointing at him? Hey, I'm on one today. I'm on one today.
is the person that we're looking at in the mirror. So some of us, we don't need to stand there and look at anything else outside of ourselves. But we need to go in the bathroom. We need to go wherever we have a mirror in the house. If it's in your car, you need to let down that little flap. If you're going to work today and you're on the way to work and you feel like you've been stopping yourself, you need to let down that little flap, pull over, let down that little flap, the sun visor where it has that mirror, flip that thing up, let that little light come on, and look in that little mirror there and look yourself in the eyes and say it with me, move. Say, I'm not going to get in my own way. I'm not going to block myself from unlocking my own potential. I'm not going to block myself from unlocking my own purpose.
Now I played all that just to prove a point. Tim, you don't realize trying to come on here and combat what everybody else is saying about you is blocking your own potential. You're supposed to be the pastor over all this. We're just what? People are in the world trying to live life, man. Right? But you're supposed to be the man of God. So, no jokey joke here. Who is wrong? Because all this looking in the mirror, I don't think you've even done it with yourself. Now, before I snap, we're going to skip a little ahead where he messes up some more because I know y'all hate when Tim talk. I broke. I said no jokey joke, but that wasn't really a break. All right, so let's go, man.
Because we're trying to focus, we're trying to lock in, we're trying to get intense, we're trying to go to a level to where we can lock in so hard to where nothing can stop us, but we're being distracted by our phone, we're being distracted by social media. So
I got already some videos. So would I be wrong if allegedly I said, Tim, you're right. You're distracting everybody with your fake sense of God allegedly on social media. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that one in the comments. Because Charlie B ain't no laughy and dummy as y'all think I am.
Sometimes we might need to hold our phone in our hand. Let me see. I got my phone in my pocket. We might need to hold our phone in our hand, look it in the eyes, and say, move. For real.
More knowledge and no jokey joke. Tim, do you realize allegedly why everybody see you for what you are? Because you're a pastor. You have all this knowledge you want to spit out. But everybody can see allegedly you don't even take your own advice. I'm on one today, you know.
There are things in your life that are trying to stop you from maximizing your potential. And a lot of times those things they come from us. Like we are the source from where those things come.
Tim, is Megan really getting in your head? Because it's like you telling the truth without trying to tell the truth and trying to talk around it. We all realize you the source. Now, if you the source and Megan and them, and you basically trying to change up your game, like lately you've been talking about politics and riots and people getting beaten stuff out of here. You trying to switch all this stuff up to make you look good, going back after you had grandma take the pictures down, but we ain't gonna talk about that today of the show. Now, this is my point. If you realize that sometimes you as a person could be the problem, why is it never you could be the problem? I don't care. You can't never be the problem. And like I said before, you can't never look at yourself like you're wrong. And I guess that's because allegedly you have this strong connection with God nobody else has. That's why you don't have to pay tithes, go to church, have no other minister in your life that has been ministering and pastoring longer than you have that you could go to and talk to when things get bad. It's all you and God. How is that possible allegedly? Because you'd be better off talking to Megan. I'm done.
Laziness, move. Depression, move. Insecurity, move.
That's what I'm talking about, Tim. You just came on here and said basically, allegedly, everything you dealing with since we've been on here talking about you. But you telling everybody else, don't let that mess with you. Laziness. Megan and the boys do all the work. Depression. I'm on here talking about these people because I don't know what else to do. I'm trying to get them off my back. Everything you just said, bro, you basically equated to yourself. but you don't even see it. And that's the whole point I'm trying to make. Let's proceed. Allegedly.
I don't believe in naming and claiming and all those type of things. Like, don't get it misconstrued because I'm a motivational person.
Thank you for telling the truth again. Allegedly, you're really not a pastor. You just really want to be a motivational speaker.
So you have to be spiritual to inherit or to occupy the kingdom of heaven, to get up there and walk around. And it's the same way here on this physical earth. We have to be a physical being to walk around on this physical earth. And so when God wanted to make a way for mankind to be redeemed, to make salvation available to all men, because he was spirit, for God is spirit, and he needed to come down to this physical realm, what he had to do was he had to occupy a physical body so that he could manifest and walk around in the physical realm and not have limitations.
Here we go again, Charlie D. Why you play all that? I had to play all that so he could stretch out all them words, basically. Tim, are you basically trying to say God's come down and he's in you? You're once again, allegedly, he's Jesus again? Y'all tell me what y'all think. I don't understand what this man is really talking about. I really don't. And if y'all could tell me and explain it to me to where it doesn't sound like flil, flum, filth, I'm willing to listen.
Because what God wants to do is he wants to use us in the physical realm, and he wants to sit and abide in the spiritual realm and wants to occupy us and tell us what to do, and we do those things in the physical realm. But it's a beautiful thing because God inhabited or took on flesh and inhabited this physical realm, and he's also spirit to where he can inhabit the spiritual realm as well. And he's made us the same way. He quickened our spirit, made our spirit come back alive.
Okay, now we gonna get on with it, but I played all that because I just want y'all to answer me a question. Is that scripture or is he just spouting?
Now we have access to where we can walk around in heaven. You know, we're seated in heavenly places. You know, just like we're up there. Like we have access to it, and we can fully access heaven, and we can fully manifest and access earth. So we can say, let thy will be done on earth as it is. Reach up there, reach up there, reach up there. Tell anything to move that's trying to hold it back. Any principality, any prince of Persia, like it was with Daniel when he prayed and prophesied and fasted, they have to move. Say it with me, move. And so we can reach up into heaven, grab those things that are in heaven, and pull those things down to earth, and we can say, manifest. For real. I love it. So we're not naming it and claiming it.
Tim, this is allegedly, but what you just talked about all that time, it sounds like Crowley. It sounds like do with thy will. If y'all don't know what that means, look it up. I'm not spending time on that. That is not my show. Okay? I don't even want to talk about it, really. All right? Now, little homework for y'all maybe, but do with thy will. Look it up. He gonna pull heaven down and put it in him and basically do whatever he want. Okay. All right, allegedly. Now, like I said before, y'all, Charlie B, don't waste your time. I'm not gonna come on here because that show wasn't that good. And his other show wasn't that good. But Charlie B did notice some things that I have to point out before this brother eliminate his whole family. No jokey joke. I guess I was when I used that voice, but no jokey joke. He can mess his whole family up. Now, so since I'm not gonna clickbait y'all and make y'all watch this show and then like 6 hours later come on with another one, let's just get into the IAG farm today with the chickens. No, they didn't get chickens. They don't know what they got. Let's go, man.
Got a call from the post office that our baby, I actually don't think it's the baby chicks. I think it might be the ducklings and the turkeys. But we have baby poultry that have arrived.
We got some chickens. We got some duck. We got turkey. I don't know what we got, but we got some poultry. Told y'all they ain't know what they had. Let's proceed.
So the boys and I are going to do a vocational homeschool day, and we are headed to the post office.
I know I said I don't like to cuss on here, but what in the HELL hockey sticks do you learn from going to the post office that you gonna take a whole day of school off of? I'm done, man. Let's go.
So we've just got done with breakfast, and the boys did farm chores before breakfast, so we are ready to head out.
Did I call it? The penny game we call it. They get them boys up, make them go out there and do all their farm work before they feed them. Are you seriously, Tim? You let her say that and you edited that and let that in? You are the dumbest editing man on the planet, cause like Charlie B said, you call the people on yourself. What was you thinking? I said it, but I didn't think you was gonna have the nerve to double down on it and say you wake the kids up, you make them go do all that farm stuff before they eat. Was there a jokey joke there other than a little cat thing? No, because how do you work without substance?
And we are going to pick up our baby poultry. It's going to be so exciting, so much fun, just to see the boys handle the ducks and the turkeys, and I can't wait to go pick them up. It's going to be an exciting, fun family farm day.
No jokey joke, and I ain't gonna break. People come on here, I've had some comments like, why don't you talk about Puffy? Why don't you talk about this? Why don't you talk about that? Okay, allegedly, is this grooming? Okay, Charlie B, you petty and you reaching too far, bruh. Okay. These boys have a problem, allegedly, with regular speech. These boys have a problem with numbers, allegedly. These boys have a problem with the months. Anything they're supposed to be learning in school, they have a problem with. I'm just going to leave it at that, allegedly, right? Now, you take them out of school to take them to the post office just to what? What are they learning by going to the post office? What they learn every day? We ride in the Cornish hen. I broke. Never mind. We ride in the Cornish hen. What they learn from that? Y'all get to the post office. They jump around. What are they learning from that? They go in. Tim Jr. carries a box of chickens out. What are they learning for the whole day? You're shorting them, allegedly. Like, Megan has so much to do. It's messed up that allegedly the kids are the one that are falling short with schooling. I've said this before, right? What did they learn today? Y'all come in the comments and tell me, Charlie B, today they learned about this and they learned about what they learned today. Come in my comments and try to diss me and say, oh, well, they're doing this and they're doing that. Because this is why I say it's grooming, allegedly. They're learning more about farm than they are about school. Allegedly, is it because once they get old enough, they won't have nothing else to fall back on? I mean, come on, man. These boys probably got their own dreams, but they're probably, allegedly, just my opinion, too scared to tell you what their dreams are because you need them. And that's all I got to say about that one, man. Y'all come in the comments and tell me, but anytime I can look at a child and I can see he might be having a little complications with schooling. But when it comes to farming, or if it comes to like, say, okay, where I'm going with this. I know a dude, his son boxes. I hope he don't get mad at me for this, but he told me himself. He can't read a lick. This boy is like 13. He know how to spell his name and stuff like that, but his daddy's not focused on that. His daddy is focused on him becoming a world champion. That's it. He don't need to know how to, I'll take care of all the paperwork and all that. So, this is where I'm going with this. You really believe, no matter how much money Tim has, if them boys decide to leave that farm, they ain't gonna be broken homeless, allegedly. He's just gonna be like, okay, son, you've been out here helping me with all this. We've made X amount of money. You deserve at least 15 to 20% of everything we made, son, because I ain't worked at all. I haven't done nothing out here. You and your mama have raised pigs, chickens, everything. I'm gonna give you this to leave. You think he's gonna do that if they're not gonna stay and do what he wants them to do, allegedly? Come on, man.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
All right. Where's Tim? He's coming?
Yeah.
Okay.
We going to go to the post office to get some chickens.
Yes, we are. I think it might be our ducks and our turkeys, but we'll see.
And the ostriches.
Ostriches? No. What do you think, Titus?
Good. We're going outside that. We're going to the post office.
Good. Tim, we got the crew. We're ready to go. We're waiting on you, leader.
We got some chickens so they can lay some eggs in a while and get some ducks so we can finally eat some duck eggs because the ducks grow pretty fast.
They do. All right, boys, well, let's head out. Let's get in rooster and go.
I know people come in here and they say, y'all wrong, y'all haters, y'all talk about them kids and stuff like that. If we don't, and it's not going to get no better. Right? Now, I say this to say that. And I'm not trying to be condescending. I'm not trying to be rude. I don't want nobody to think that I'm taking it out on the kids. And I know I said before there's certain things I don't say about the kids because I don't want them to look back on this and like, why was this man talking about me? Right? Tim, Titus, Benjamin, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about your parents. And this is all alleged. Charlie B don't know nothing. So if you see this later on, please don't take no offense to this. My son is 6 years old. They told me he would never talk because he's autistic. He goes to speech. It used to be once a month, once every week on Wednesdays, right? Now he goes twice. I'm gonna say this, I'm not trying to brag, I'm not trying to boast. Every time he goes to speech, it's $62 for 30 minutes. Speech therapy is $62 for 30 minutes, right? Now, he does that twice a week. You do the math. I've said in another video, Tim, I hope you're not getting them boys no help. Because if 3 boys have to do speech therapy, bruh, I know it's going to run you through the roof. And I'm not, like I said, no jokey joke here. I'm not trying to sugarcoat it or nothing like that, but you got it, man. You got it, bro. And I'm going to tell you this. From a father, where doctors told me my son, I basically should call it. I'll be taking care of him the rest of his life. No. I'm not trying to brag. I'm not trying to boast. But with this speech therapy, Tim, my son talks better than your boys, bro. Everybody's heard my son on here. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Bizarroville. He's 6. Sometimes you can't understand Noah. Maybe this ain't the show y'all want, but it's kind of hurting me, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, and I'm not laughing. This ain't no jokey joke. It's kind of hurting me. You know that saying, laughing to keep from crying, brother? You got the money. Send them boys. If you don't want to send them to school and you want Megan to keep doing what she's doing, I understand. But when it comes to other things, bro, you gotta figure it out. Let's get it, let's go, man.
Trying to let y'all out. Alright, we got all the big boys out. I'm gonna grab Benjamin and we're gonna head in and get our little baby poultry.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Charlie D had to take a little 20-minute break before I started filming again. Cause that last one, your boy was not about Tim's kids, but I started thinking about my son, and your boy was in some tears. I'm real with y'all. I don't care. I don't care. You ain't no real man. Like Tim, I cried. So what? I raise men, not wimps. Okay, call me whatever you want. My whole thing is this: my son mean a lot to me. Now, let's get it. Let's go on here. What did they learn? What did they learn? That Megan got a perm. Back to the comedy. Megan got a perm and a flat iron. That's all they learned today. Let's go, man.
Alright, so let's get the brooder open first. Okay. Can you pull my thing up for me? Yeah, okay. Sure. Go ahead. Here, get the other side.
Say that where it's flat.
This is what we be talking about, Tim. You want to sit up and build stuff for you, right? You never thought that your boys wasn't as tall as you? Okay, now, this is another point I want to make. Tim, why do you always have to come in and do things? Little man had it, that thing wasn't gonna fall, but you had to come in and have your arm in the picture like, and then, hey, didn't forget the voice there, yeah, now, and then when Tim Jr. was like, oh, make it flat. What if he was gonna make it flat? You ain't give him a chance. You feel what I'm saying? Come on, man. Like, why do you always have to involve yourself in everything? And truthfully, if you'd have been with actuators, they wouldn't have to worry about it. What is an actuator? The same thing that's on everybody's trunk. Okay? If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, you know how you lift up your trunk and it holds your trunk up, and then you close your trunk and you hear that little air come out. If he'd have put that on them, he wouldn't have to worry about having his arm in the picture and all that. But I'm just Charlie B. I don't know anything, and I wouldn't even have built it like that, no way.
I'm like so excited to open the box. It's hardly, I can't contain it, it's so hard.
I hope y'all don't take this the wrong way. Okay. Now, Tim, I'm going to give you credit again. What is this? 7 or 8? I'm not sure. But you said you're not raising wimps. I give you credit on that. You're not. Allegedly, you're raising simps. You know why? Because you're not wanting to send your kids to school. You don't want them to have no knowledge of how the outside world works. How can I put this without being mean? You are going to have these boys with no knowledge of how the real world works when it comes to women. Now let's just talk, right? Women nowadays don't care what a man has. You really think a woman care what you got? Now, some do, but the women about their game and about their self and about I'm single and I'm doing me. You think they care about your money? Ask any one of them. Right? Now, you want us to believe that years are going to go by from now. I've mentioned this before. Years are going to go by from now, and all women are going to do is get better. Keep getting better. With all this other stuff, and women talking about, oh, we don't make as much money as men right now, they're going to get better. 10 years from now, they're going to be making more than us, and you're going to be with your boys over there like, Yeah, I taught you everything you need to know. And you want to know what's going to happen? No woman, allegedly, about they self is going to want them. I'm sorry. I hope don't nobody take this wrong. But look at it in the long game. Okay? Look at it right now. Okay? Women are doing their thing. Right? So, 10, 15 years from now, Tim, you expect me to really think that a woman is going to do what Megan does because y'all got a farm? Or y'all got acres? Or you got this real estate venture you're planning on? And it's not a real estate venture. It's just basically, allegedly, you own a property and you renting stuff out. I don't know why you think you have a real estate company, but hey, that's teach his own. He could call it whatever he want. But my whole point is this. What do y'all see?
Yeah, we think we saw some ducks like through the little air holes. We saw yellow feathering and like a little beak. So we're pretty sure that there are ducks in there. We aren't sure. We think maybe they're turkeys. We're not quite sure. We had Tim even try to look at the shipping list, but we couldn't figure it out on the way home. So literally we will be opening this.
Now I played all this just to prove a point on allegedly the boys need help. Megan's driving. Tim Sr. is not in the car. So she's talking about Tim Jr. reading this list. He couldn't tell his mama how many ducks, turkeys, or chickens there was on there. And he's 10 or 11 years old.
For the first time and seeing what we have. And we are super excited.
See what I mean? See what I mean? You so excited about finding out what's in this box, but you don't allegedly care that your son couldn't read what was in it? I'm telling you. Let's proceed.
We have a few things that we still need to get done in the brooder. We need to run an extension cord so we can get the heat lamps going.
No jokey joke here. Remember she said they had to run the extension cords, right? Let's proceed. All right, I ain't even gonna trip. Tim got the right code. You know, he doing this thing. He got his boys walking out here. You know what I'm saying? Uh-oh, wait a minute. Why the dog next to me? Hey, y'all get away from me. All right, now, boy, we're gonna stretch this cord out. I want you to stretch this all the way out there, allegedly, to the thing. You see where I'm pointing? Yeah, point it good. Just get out there. I don't care what you think. Now, Daddy, is this gonna electrocute everybody? I don't know. I don't care. Charlie B gonna probably say it is, but I don't care. Now, I'm tired of hitting his mouth. Well, you ain't gotta hear Charlie B mouth, Tam. I think you about to do something wrong. Megan, allegedly, you need to shut up too. Now, look, boy, grab this cord, stretch it out. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And then, Dad, what you gonna do allegedly? I'm gonna put it on this fence, so I hope nothing happened to it, won't no water get to it. But I think I got goats and sheep over here. Don't they chew rubber? I don't know, I don't care. I'm just trying to get your mama's chicken thing going. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly, I don't care. Now I'm gonna drop this cord right here, and then what I'm gonna do is come back out here with the, if y'all been watching Charlie B on Grid Down, this is the cord you do not want to use when you actually using stuff for high power. Now, and even if you running a cord long distance, but I'm gonna use this power source from Lowe's that I had from back in the day. You know, I don't deal with Lowe's no more. They was tripping. You know, I went in there and I asked the man something and he didn't know what it was. I had to go off. All right, anyway, never mind. I just hope everybody see what I'm doing here. I'm tucking all this around all this fabric and stuff like that next to the wood. So if there's any sparks or anything with this cord, it might go up. I don't care. I'm putting this back here, allegedly, so everybody could see. I'm putting this back here. Okay, Tim, I got a problem. Just a couple. I didn't really go on you hard because lead 73, basically, I don't know, he didn't say nothing about you or nothing like that. My whole point is the way he does things, that would work. You feel what I'm saying? And that's where I get my knowledge on how to survive if anything go wrong. Right? So, my whole point is this. You tucking them cords back behind that wood stove. You build an 8-foot box that close to the wood stove. Now what if it gets cold and so y'all don't lose all your chickens, you decide with your bright idea to go out there and light that wood stove, right? You know what you're gonna end up with, bro? The same thing you got in your driveway. Some Cornish hens. Let's get this going, man.
So water on you, then. You put tape around it.
This is vocational homeschooling, right? This brother's about to basically show them how to mess themselves up, and I don't care what nobody say. Let's proceed.
Yeah, I got some big clear tape.
We do.
Okay, this is all I gotta say. Tim, you sound so allegedly stupid. Sitting on here talking about, yeah, we got multiple businesses. We own all this stuff. We started a realty company. Okay, you gonna put clear tape with the suggestion of your wife on electrical stuff that's gonna be outside and getting rain on and might be in puddles. That's running to your mobile home. Okay, it's not funny. It's funny because you're sitting up here acting like you are just this guru and you know nothing, allegedly. You know nothing, bro. Okay, clear tape that you put on cardboard boxes? No, that's not gonna keep the water out, son. Hey, New York, that's not gonna keep the water out, done? You feel me? Hey, New York. Hey, God, that ain't gonna keep the water out, man. You feel me? That ain't gonna do it. Man. Okay, Tim, let me just tell you this. Electrical tape, maybe it would have helped a little bit, but I wouldn't even have used that. Because you know why? Because with you and all these businesses, Charlie B would have used this. Now this is what you put your extension cords in, or you got a major problem.
Yeah, I'll come back out and tape those next.
Did this man just tell his boys, y'all can come back out and tape it off? You gonna leave the safety of your whole household, your whole farm, up to the boys to tape that off with clear tape? Okay, man. Okay, but you know what you're doing. Y'all want him to work on your stuff? Okay, Miss Lily, you better hope that brother ain't do no electric in your house. I'm just saying, let's proceed, man, because all this stuff that I say that's alleged and has to deal with the act of fair use in the beginning, this brother make me look good, make peanut game in the comments, just, y'all look better than me, because y'all could tell he come. Thank y'all. Keep the comments coming.
All right, y'all, we have all of the extension cords.
All right, man, you know what I'm saying? You be with somebody so long, you start looking like them, sounding like them, and acting like them. When you start stuttering, allegedly, I'm done, man. Come.
Stretched out, and we are ready for our heat lamps. Tim is going now to go ahead and plug it in, and then we'll be all set up with power to the barn.
Have company, have no jokey joke. Good luck with that setup. Now, no jokey joke here. Can you please take them boys down to Grandma Lily's? Y'all can sleep in there all y'all want. I really do not care. I don't want nothing to happen to y'all, but if y'all choose that setup, Don't put that on them children. Please do not. Please do not. Because, Tim, that mobile home ain't brand new. We never seen nobody come in and replace that electric box. You running all that cord down there. You running heat lamps. You know how hot that is? Okay. Now, them things he bought, I hope they the big boys rated for 120. Because it looks like the ones he got is the 60 watt ones, and he put them big bulbs in it. Allegedly. I don't know. But they make them in, I think it's 60 watt, 120 and 80. I'm not sure. I don't mess with that. I've seen them, looked at them a couple times, so don't quote me on that. But brother, I hope you got the 120 watt joints that you putting them big red bulbs in. Okay, let's proceed.
And our ducks and we think it's turkeys will be ready.
I don't know about you, but I don't want to buy no meat for nobody don't know the difference between a duck and a turkey. Let's proceed. Let's just forget it, man.
Everything's hooked up. They're operational. So finally, y'all, finally.
Tim, you better hand check them cords, make sure they ain't hot. And if they are, unplug them.
We've been waiting for this moment where we can actually put chicks.
I'm done watching now. Can I go back in here and get back to my nap? I'm supposed to be in here editing videos and napping.
So, Peanut Game, we were right. Editing and napping takes more out of Tim because I guess him watching the boys and making work just draining. It just drains him to wake the boys up in the morning and allegedly not feed them and tell them get out there and do some work. And it drains him to have Megan go in there and cook his breakfast while he's still in bed. And let's just be honest, he eats, he's still in bed allegedly. All he did today was what? He built it the other day. He ran an extension cord. And he needs a nap because he's about to edit. I don't know. Maybe Tim is going to the gym, but with all that pork and lamb and stuff they eating, maybe with him laying down all day, he just can't lose no weight allegedly. I don't know, Tim. I'm sorry if I said you was at Denny's and not the gym, allegedly. I'm sorry. You might be going to the gym every day, but brother, you just maintaining your weight loss. How much are you eating where you go to the gym every day and you keep the same size? I'm done, man. Listen. Cut back on the poke. Let's go, man.
Alright, boys. I think I got a piece of a bar of soap in here, over here on my thing over here. They got a little bit of mouse poop on it.
No!
Last time I saw it, the mouse had, I don't know if they were eating it or washing their hands.
Tim, I know you want to allegedly be like Charlie B and have some jokey jokes, but honestly, the other day you just moved that whole shelf over to the other side. Are you back to budgeting? Is that why you kept the soap with the mouth poop? You kept soap with mouse poop on it after you moved that whole thing over there. So that means you lifted up the bar allegedly and put it back. Did you do that just for jokes, or was that just you being budget Tim? Or just nasty?
No kids under 5 years old, or no kids that chew on their fingernails or suck their thumb or anything like that can touch the chickens, because these chickens most likely they don't have the disease called Salmonella. Is that right? Yeah, most likely.
You gonna buy some chickens from somebody who don't know what Salmonella is? You hey, what's it? Scalloped potatoes? They ain't got scalloped they ain't got gorillas. What the hell? You gonna buy, bro? If you trying to talk about you feeding that to your family, number one, and number two, you about to lose all your money allegedly if you gonna sell some chickens to somebody and you ain't even studied up on what salmonella is. You had to ask Megan. She like, yeah, that's no, wrong one. Yeah, Tam, it's salmonella. I don't know what scalloped potatoes is with chickens, allegedly. Hey, y'all tell me if y'all want any, and like you said in the other video, the IAG FARMS truck gonna be passing y'all full of some is it salmonella? Is it? Yeah, Tam. Okay, you want some? You want some? Everybody wants some. No, I don't. I just showed that to say, allegedly, why does Tim always have the easiest job? He holding Benjamins while they messing with the chickens and everything. Everybody working for him. And then he got tired and had to put Benjamin down. Like, hey, boy, you've been standing up for the last month. Hey, handle it.
All the ducks and all the turkeys set up in their brooder, and they're doing great. We just have one turkey we're a little bit concerned about, but we will keep an eye on him. Hopefully he will bounce back.
Tim and Megan and they farming allegedly. Are y'all already warning us that they might not make it? We'll see.
These are all the turkeys and all the ducks are what we're calling our meat birds, or we're raising them for meat. A lot of times when we raise an animal just for meat, we call it a feeder. So we're not planning on, breeding or keeping these particular ducks or turkeys around. We're just planning on raising them for meat, and then they'll go to freezer camp where they will fulfill their calling of being a turkey or a duck that someone can eat. So that's why we're raising these birds. They're headed to freezer camp to be a sustainer of life for us, and that is an amazing thing.
Did y'all catch it? Did y'all catch it? That's why I say Megan on this too. She just lied to y'all allegedly. Okay, they don't have that many birds, right? She just said she's gonna give birds away for somebody else to eat. But then in the same breath, she said, these birds sustain our family, yes or no? Am I being petty, or did y'all hear the same thing I did? She is contradicting herself. It's her intent is the same, allegedly. Y'all don't get it. Everybody coming out feel so sorry for Meg. We shouldn't feel sorry for Meg no more. She got her hair done. And the boy still ain't got nothing. So come on, man.
That these birds give their lives so that we can live, and we hope to give them a good life and do the best that we can to raise meat in a way that we feel is honorable. And we so honor and appreciate their lives, the lives that they have. And so our job is to keep their waters filled, keep their feeders filled, so that they're happy and they have a good life. And we treat them with honor while they're alive, showing them that we do value them and value what they do for us and that they're in our lives. So we will be raising these birds for meat and sending them to freezer camp. So there's 20 turkeys and ducks we have all together that will one day help sustain our lives, or the lives of somebody else that we choose to give meat to when we give meat away.
She just said she had 20. It's all them out there. They're going to freezer camp. How many of y'all gonna give away? 2 or 3? Just to say y'all did it? Because y'all can eat all that. Let's proceed, man.
So we've had a wonderful, isn't that right, Benjamin? A wonderful, long, not too long, right, boys? But we did a lot. So we had an amazing family fun day, farm day.
Allegedly, why you switching it up, man? Y'all just had a fun day. Wasn't nothing about no schooling. Wasn't no vacational schooling there. Y'all didn't go to no museum or nothing. You feel me? So I understand you had to switch it up and say you had a farm day, but that's not school either. This is where we at with y'all. We don't care about your money. We don't care about how many acres you buy. We care about Miss Lily, and we care about the boys. Because over here at Peanut Gang, we already proved that if we say anything, Megan, you'll fix it for yourself. Tim, you buy whatever you want, and the boys allegedly is still struggling and we don't agree. And it's not funny. We just don't agree. Because Tim, you want me to get on here and start showing, cause I can. Bro, I know you better than anybody. Yeah, I can show people your boys wearing that army green shirt 2 years ago that they still wearing today. So, you keep gaining weight allegedly, but the boys is in clothes that they had on a year and a half to 2 years ago. Who's eating the most? I'm done. Okay, now let's proceed.
So we're just gonna call it right here, right, boys?
Yeah.
Anything else y'all want to say? Final thoughts?
Yeah, because I'm so excited that we got new characters.
I know targets.
No jokey joke here. Megan, you the teacher and you laughing at your son allegedly about not pronouncing turkeys right? You're the teacher. That's it for me today, y'all, man. Charlie B about to get out of here. Y'all be easy. I love y'all. I'll be back. You know me. Peace. Be easy.